When we're trying to choose the apprentice that's right for the role, we would look at someone who's just got a bit of fire in the belly. We understand they're going to come to us for interviews and they won't have lots of experience in the workplace. They may only have their GCSE results or A-level results. We want someone who's just taken some time to understand who we are as a business and show some enthusiasm for the role. Well, we'd actually start to build our relationship with the successful apprentice on day one when we offer them the contract. So although they may not come on site for several weeks, we would start to send them lots of communication to build that relationship. We send them cards from their new team, welcoming them on board with practical information about how to find us, how to dress on day one, and what to expect on day one as well with their induction. We know apprentices won't have much work experience when they get to us on day one. All we'd ask is that you show enthusiasm and respect for your team members around you. We'd like to think that they've done lots of research about Brother to understand who we are as a business and what type of role they will help support when they arrive with us. Our apprentices get lots of time to do their coursework, both within work time and in their own time. We actively encourage them to do the coursework on the job. This enables us as the employer to support that directly and make sure they understand what they're doing and they've got lots of guidance around them. Throughout the whole apprenticeship programme, we work very closely with both the apprentice and the training provider. We make sure that our apprentice has not only their careers advisor from the training company, but also an internal buddy, as we would call them, to make sure that they're confident and they've got everything they need to deliver their assessment at the end. We make sure they have regular reviews. This is usually every 4 weeks. And not only do we look at the criteria for the apprenticeship standard, we also help them grow their softer skills and develop things like good time management, understand what their morals are and what their natural abilities are. And we can look at that when we're applying that to the role on the day job. We've been really lucky to have some really enthusiastic apprentices on site here at Brother. So I wouldn't say I'd ask them to ever do anything differently. All I'd encourage is that they always ask questions and don't be afraid to kind of play a part in the conversations that we're having. If they've got an opinion about something, put your opinion forward. We always make sure when we take on a new apprentice that they've got a really good structure around them. So not only will they have their line manager to work with and their program manager, which is myself, we also hook them up with a buddy. So this buddy wouldn't always sit in the same department of them. So this just gives them someone away from what they're doing to go and speak to if they need any support and guidance. We work really closely with our apprentice and the training provider all the way through the programme. This includes regular 4-week reviews to make sure that they are working well with their technical skills and their ability through the academic study, but also growing their softer skills and developing ready for their assessments at the end. We hope that by the time we get to endpoint assessment, they're really well integrated into our business and they understand the job really well, and they've got a really strong project to work on. Day one of employment, we always want to feel confident that we'll be able to employ that particular apprentice at the end of the programme. We make sure that when endpoint assessment has been delivered and they've received their results, that there's a firm role for them in the business. We encourage that throughout the programme they get secondments through the business so they can explore lots of different areas. This at the end then helps us find lots of different options for them to become employed, and hopefully then they fall into a role that is absolutely suited to them and their natural skills.